So the person that won the Slovenia SDVD 9070 portable DVD player 9-inch screen, black USB port read, did pay for this. And it ended today at $7.50 plus shipping. There hasn't been no bids on it since a day to 12 hours ago, which is yesterday morning here, because it ended at like 8:24 local time here. So yesterday morning my time here, like about like 10 o'clock-ish in the morning. And then you can see there it was at $2 and like 50 cents or something. It was like pretty low. Then it went up to, and then it went up to 3, 5, and 7. Someone bid on max bids. Then someone beforehand, one was up to the it actually bid this. It was the original bid. Then they bid like 99 cents. They bid one max bid. They bid the 99 cent bid, which I guess was $7.50, but before when it just said it was 99 cents, I thought, oh, maybe they're just putting 99 cents as their string bid. And then they bid twice the same amount. I'm like, oh, maybe they put twice in as their max bid. Then no, they thought they went in entering the system max and it was twice as their max bid instead of one time. That's their max bid. Because some people bid their like opening bid, or like the next bid, and then they'll bid in like a max bid. Don't realize, oh, I didn't put in my max yet. Forgot to put in my max bid. So then I'll put in my max amount. And it was the same for all three. It was either $7.50 was the max bid, or it was a lot higher. But obviously you're not going to know that if, say, it was $10 plus shipping. You're not going to know that, or $15 plus shipping. You're not going to know that. What's the cost of shipping? You're not going to know that because it wasn't outbid. The person wasn't outbid. Or maybe it was $7.50. You just don't know. And it was $7.50 plus $12.95 shipping. This I said it would read because it works, but like I never really fully tested it to see like if it takes like a charge, if like the battery's still good or not in it. Because it did work last time I used it, but like I haven't verified to see if like the battery works or if the battery needs replacing, or if it needs like full like wall charging only. Because this does not come with the car charger. This only comes with the AV cables and like the wall charger. And it does not come with a car charger. But it does come with like the AV cables to plug it into like your TV. If it has AV cables. So, but yeah. So I'm happy with this. This sold for $7. I just tried this at 99 cents free plus shipping. I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this. And if it gets one bid, it gets one bid. And I figured, well, if it gets multiple bids, I'll be really stoked. And I figured, well, it might take a little while, to get a bid on it. I figured it might, because some of these I was looking at like ones that were so cheap prices, like even like $5, like $5 plus shipping. Like one for parts repair was like $2.25, I think, plus shipping. Some of these like really low price ones, I got a few bids on them, and like some of them might have had to wait till like the very end of the auction, because it does tell you when it ends. It tells you when the date was, so it's like a few days into it, and then there's maybe no activity afterwards. After a little bit of activity, or like a day or two prior to that, and that was it. And then that was basically the same with this. So a couple of days prior to this auctioning on Wednesday, it Tuesday. It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday like evening is when the bids actually started going through. and then there was one bidder, and then there was a second bidder, the JF_US_N5 KDLOEKI bid first, then Mojo 4635 bid secondly, and then Vic_Joe S8 SEP, JOSEP, bid thirdly, and then bid to $7 when that was the max that person was willing to go. Probably factoring the shipping cost may have been, say, $20, and then someone else outbid and bid $7.50, and even with the shipping factored in, it was a little bit over $20. I don't know how much they're willing to go, but I'm happy, with this. I'm stoked. 1751. I don't use this really. This was something I had, but like I used it like a couple times, maybe, and that was it really. So I'm just happy to get something for it and get all my money, get it gone, because I've seen these on eBay, a few of these on eBay, but like, I think one sold for like 20, like the B model sold for like $25-$30 or something plus shipping. And I think I seen like this one, I think it sold for like $25. It was, like, I think it was like $25, like free shipping, I want to say. I could be wrong, maybe it was like $30 free shipping, but let me actually look here. Oh yeah, I still have it here, SDB 9070. Okay. Yeah, this is the B model, $24.95 plus shipping, yeah. So the SDBD 9070 sold for $24.75 free shipping. So yeah, it's a little shy of $24.75 free shipping, but I'm not mad though. I got it gone in like a week. Saw my inventory, sold it in a week, and the buyer paid for like $8 right away. And I'm happy, I can't complain. Cannot complain one bit whatsoever. I'm still making like $8, like just a tad over $8, because the shipping cost is $8.40. So I'm gonna make $8.11. No, $8.40. No, I'm gonna make $9.11. My bad. I'm gonna make $9.11 in this because I charge the retail rate on shipping for USPS, and I have it for FedEx and UPS. That is the discount rate, I believe. But for USPS, I still don't, because USPS is not like over jacked up, like crazy high retail rates like FedEx and UPS, or FedEx and UPS like $50 and might be $25 for me to ship it. I'm like, for some stuff, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that crazy high. But for USPS, I think it might be $15 for retail rate, $10 for me to ship it. That's not so crazy, in that sense. But yeah, so $9.11. Can't complain. And I get this on inventory and something. I've been trying to focus on auctions more. Like anything that I can auction on eBay, regardless of like what it is, I'm gonna auction off, because for one, my sales have been a little bit slow on eBay for one, and two, I see people on eBay that do auctions with like, I'll start at 99 cents free shipping, or they start at a penny free shipping on like literally everything they sell, and they have no reserve on their items. And I've seen these people on eBay, they have like tons of followers to on eBay, and maybe people are just like cheap items or want to like, or something like that, or maybe they think they get good deals or whatever the case, or maybe they find items they like and they sell those same type of items, or maybe they like to bargain shop and get deals, find deals, or whatever the case is. I don't know. I noticed that too when I sold a lot of Cup Cadet parts on eBay. I was gaining followers like crazy on Buy It Now, like a couple years ago, like 2-3 years ago. And then I remember having, and then when I was listening to all those like DVDs and stuff in auction, I remember getting like a ton of followers from that, and trying to boost my stuff in the trying to boost my algorithm up a little bit for me, even though I wasn't making a ton, trying to boost my algorithm up, and it worked. And I'm getting all the sales from like the high-end Stezer, it worked. But yeah, I'm trying to be one of those accountants that, like, if everything they have us to buy it now, we'll pretty much stand by it now. Like the WNBA cards, like the smudge parts, all that will stand by it now. But if it's something that, like, I can list and buy it now, or like not buy it now, but like auction. If it's something that I know will sell at auction, or maybe there hasn't really been any auctions for it, but I know that it's in like higher demand, and I know I can get rid of it in, say, 7 days on auction, I'll gladly take it. I'll gladly do the 7 days on it if I can. If I can auction it, if it's something I know I can auction off, and I know it'll have at least enough traction as, like, either like that particular like model itself, or in like the case of maybe the DVD player, maybe it was Sylvania DVD players, or just DVD players in general, like portable DVD players in general, or portable Sylvania DVD players in general. Might have, some people don't absolutely care about the brand or the model, they just want one that works. And, as long as it serves or maybe they want a portable DVD player to use as like a DVD player in the house. Maybe they're using it as that, plug in their, like, the TV. Plug in using the AV cables, maybe plug in their TV, or maybe display their TV, and they don't care, Whatever the reason is, I don't care. I'm just happy it's gone. I get rid of it, sell it off. And, yeah, I'm happy that's the case. If I get, obviously, if I, it says read, so I put read, so I read the description. Or maybe people might scroll down more. Hope they did, but yeah. Which I don't know if I put read, people will read the description though, so. We won't get any questions really on the, in it, so. Some seasoned eBay buyers or people that sell, maybe people know that, like, oh, check the description. So yeah, that's nice. I'm not mad though, because I always like doing the auctions though. I'm one of those people, some people don't do auctions on eBay, but there are those people, still accounts on either eBay, people that used to buy or sell on eBay, like, way a long time ago on eBay. And they're like old school, and they know like auctions worked in the past. And they don't want to, and they know that, so they're like, well, I'll keep doing the auctions. I kind of like selling and it'll work for me, selling and doing an auction. I mean, auctions, you might not get as much money for the M's, and like that's a little bit evident with the DVD player. Yeah, if you factor in the shipping cost. Yeah, I mean, I only made $20.45. I mean, I could have made $4.30 more. But how long would it have taken to sell? Would have taken it maybe 2 weeks to sell? Would it have sold in a week? Would have taken a month to sell, Would have taken 6 months to sell, So I'm not mad, I'm not honestly mad, like, taking, like, 80-90% of, like, what the item is worth and selling it in 7 days, instead of, like, holding on to it for, like a month, 2 months, 3 months, I'm happy, so. And I see a lot of these eBay accounts that do that stuff, they're doing that too, Like, they're banking on the fact that, like, oh, I get routine buyers that, like, one person I follow that sells a lot of beer cans, like, sports cards, like bulk sports card lots, and stuff like that, so they're and, like, other miscellaneous, like, collectibles and random stuff, so they're hoping, like, they get, like, this, so, like, they're hoping that, like, as routine people like beer cans, or, like, sports cards, or, like, this, like that, they'll routinely come back and check up on their store, see what's interesting in their store. And then there's a couple people I follow. One starts, like, almost everything. That person starts almost everything at penny, except for the beer cans, which is shipping, but might be like $2 shipping, or $3 shipping. It might cost them $5 shipping, but they'll charge you on eBay. Might charge you $3. They'll charge you, like, a very low shipping price on that. And then there's one person I follow that sells a whole wide variety of stuff, but almost everything they sell pretty much, maybe except if they have multi quantity on stuff. Everything, but otherwise everything starts at penny free shipping, and if it sells for a penny, they'll already ship it to you for a penny. Or if it sells for $100 free shipping, they don't care. You know, they just want to it might be stuff they want to get rid of themselves, you know, personally, or selling for like family, friends, or who knows. That one person, yeah, that's literally might be selling stuff around their house that they have, or might be selling stuff for family and friends or something, because that person's selling a bunch of stuff, but it's like 99 cents free shipping, and doesn't care what they get if they get 99 cents, or if they get $100, like I said. There's some people I see, like people like, and they have like 300-400 followers. Those couple people, one has like 400 followers, or like 400 followers. One has like 350, close to 350. Now one has like, they have like 3,500-ish feedback around there. And then one has like close to like, I want to say like 7,800 feedbacks. It's like 900 followers. So, you know, some people are just wanting, you know, like maybe they're old school, wanting to like sell on eBay they only sold on eBay when like auctions were like really hot. Because auctions were really hot back when eBay first started. Obviously, that was the only way you could list names. And then when like 2000s came around, you could do the buy it now. The auctions were still popular. And then like the auctions were still super popular, like especially when like 2006, 2007, 2008. You know, like there was like a resurgence of like computer, like people were like around that time, like late 2000, like mid to late 2000s, like with like Windows XP and like Windows Vista and stuff like that. People were getting into like computers and the internet again. There's like a resurgence with that, and people are like, the auctions are becoming popular, and the auctions are still popular, but they're not like quite as popular as used to be. Some people are like, you know, are the auctions worth it? I mean, yeah, they are, but like auctions aren't as popular as maybe they're not as popular as they used to be in the past. But there's still a bunch of people on eBay that like will only sell through auction, or there's buyers that will only shop through auctions and still only shop through auctions, or there's buyers that are like looking for a deal, and they'll only shop and they'll shop on buy it now, or if they hope to get cheaper on auction. They'll bid on the auction, you know, and they might be just a bargain hunter. Or there might be people that only shop auctions because like they're old school back in the day when they like, oh, auctions were the only way you can buy a name on eBay. Or maybe some people like the thrill of buying on auctions. Maybe like the thrill of like the bidding. You know, maybe like the excitement, the rush of like, hey, being the highest bidder, you know, getting outbid, and like waiting the last second to bid maybe, or see if you bid on it, you know, or see if you win it, you know, like all that rush, which I can understand. Yeah, I got 149 followers in eBay now, and yeah, all I got is train cards and small engine parts, all the stuff that I can't, like small engine parts 3. It's hard to list them on like you wouldn't really do well at all hardly with them on auctions. I mean, maybe some like brand new small engine parts, the ones that don't sell very well, and I'll buy it now. I might just throw them up at like 99 cents plus the cost of shipping. If I get a whole bunch, which I might eventually in the future get like a big box lot of them, and just get rid of them all from like a small engine shop that's closing down. If I get rid of them, a whole big box full of them, and just sell them off that way. Maybe I will. But, and then anything that can list them by it now, that like doesn't do well on auction, like the WMA train cards, that they wouldn't probably do like super well on auction, like the small engine parts I have listed wouldn't do super well on auction, so I'm gonna list them on buy it now. But like anything that I think can do okay on auction, I'll list on auction instead of buy it now, as long as it's got some promise on auction, either as then that name brand, as that brand name, like the DVD player, like it might have promise, like it might not have had promise as that model, but it might have promise as the brand name. If it doesn't have promise as a brand name, it has promise as a portable DVD player. as like new things I promise. So like something like that, I know I'd do okay, decent, would do okay on auction, and it did. So did okay. Did a little, not as well as like maybe buy it now, but still did about like 80% of its value, so I can't complain right there.